If you're watching this, I'm going to assume you're in the e-commerce space or at least interested in it. And let me tell you, I love when people doubt what dropshipping can do for you because my students consistently prove the theory to be wrong. When you know exactly what products can sell and what ad strategies actually work, you unlock the door to a growth potential like no other. And that's exactly what happened when my student Shane took matters into his own hands and started learning with myself and my team inside my one-on-one mentorship. In just 30 days of being a complete beginner learning from scratch, he would go from $0 to $6,000. Take what he learned and started building an e-commerce brand that can continue to bring him in money passively. Now, before I bring him in, if you want the chance of winning a free one-on-one consulting call with myself and my team to learn about driving your own results, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button down below and comment the word case study with your biggest takeaway from today's video. Let's go ahead and bring him in here. What's going on, everybody? Got one of my star students in here, Shane. Got Shane in the house, ready to go ahead and represent, show a little bit of what his journey's been like at Supreme Ecom. Shane, go ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead and let everybody know where you're from and a fun fact about yourself.
So everybody, my name is Shane Grooms. I'm from Southern Ohio. Fun fact about myself, I've actually used the knowledge Supreme Ecom has given me in the past 2 months of my mentorship program and resigned from my 9 to 5 job. I run my own company now and I make money online.
When you started this journey, again, we all know it starts from a starting point. So when did you join my mentorship and how did you know it was the right fit for you?
I started this journey probably like every other person on the planet. I was looking for ways to get out of a 9 to 5 job, uh, get out of the system. It wasn't for me. I mean, you can sit around and watch Dave Ramsey all day if you want, but that's not the lifestyle I wanted to live. I got 2 kids, so I wanted a way to create generational wealth for them, and you preach a lot about that. And I wanted to get out of the system, so what I did was I started my own a store up on Shopify, and I thought that's what I wanted, and I had no clue on what I was even doing. So I started, hopped on YouTube, what everybody else does, started doing some research, finding out the little nooks and crannies to get into to make some money. And I found you, and I was like, I gotta do this mentorship. I need some knowledge. And like I said earlier, like, knowledge is nothing if you don't put action behind it. So do the initial investment, bought the mentorship program. My life has been nothing short of incredible since.
That's amazing, man. And once you started getting the ball rolling, when did you find out that what you took an initial investment risk in joining this mentorship? When did you start thinking, like, okay, this is actually the right thing for me? And you realize that, the power of what we teach.
Probably about 3 weeks into the mentorship, I learned how to create my store. I learned how to the first 3 weeks, we walk through everything, get your store beefed up, make it look pretty. You learn a little bit of coding here and there. You learn how to market it properly. You learn to use initial Facebook advertising. And I entered the program with a little bit of knowledge already. So it really helped out a lot that you guys were there to back the knowledge and validate some things for me. And it helped me go incredible. But it's about 3 weeks in. We we started making a little bit of sales here and there. And then I learned the game, man. Like you come into the game thinking you're like, okay, I'm gonna run this drop shipping product that's like this trending little like the shark shoes, man. Those things are everywhere. Someone's like, I want to run this little drop shipping shark shoe thing and then make money off of it. But that thing's so oversaturated, your ads aren't gonna go anywhere. So your CPMs are super high, your CPCs are super high. Like you're not making money on that. And your ROAS is like zero point 0.2 because like you're not making money on that. So it's finding individual products. The product validation is Supreme Ecom is so nuts. Like the way that you go about finding a product is so wild. You have to think outside the box and throw something in front of somebody that don't know is a drop shipping product. And that's what you guys teach a lot about. And that's how you brand a store. You put something in front of the right customer. That's it.
By week three, things started to change, right? And hey, we're gonna show
Yeah,
off this
yeah,
in a little bit. But
yeah,
even
definitely.
before week three, right? Let's say week one, week two, week three. What would you say were some of your biggest hurdles that you had to overcome inside this mentorship? And what tools and things did we provide you to overcome that so you were able to start getting the success that you had?
Definitely Facebook. It's the constant battle with Facebook. The rejected ads and dude, there's so many hurdles you have to jump through. The biggest hurdles, dude, are is probably product validation. I guess that's definitely the biggest hurdle would definitely be product validation.
Knowing what product to find, what ones work in the market. What would you say is like one of the biggest tools that you were given to understand actually one of the hardest aspects of drop shipping, which is product validation? What things were you provided that made you understand how to do this better and know kind of the vision that you needed to achieve with it?
Oh, dude, the knowledge the mentors have is so vast. I mean, that's why we come here. We come here to learn from someone who's done it before. And a shout out to Michael, Chloe, Andreas, Manny. I've had a call with every single mentor in Supreme Ecom since I joined, just to learn different knowledge, learn different like different tricks here and there from everybody. And everybody says the same thing, man. It's fine. Like I said, it's finding a product that you don't know is a drop shipping product. And you don't come into dropshipping with that mindset. You think you can run some TikTok organic with some little thing and make $1 million, and that's not how the game works. Like finding a winning product is only the beginning of a very long journey. And you can come here and make pennies on the dollar, or you can make hundreds on thousands. And that's not the same mindset that a lot of entrepreneurs have. And it was definitely the push that Supreme Ecom gave me after making my first couple sales and then taking a loss, because you will take a loss in life. Like if you come into the drop shipping thinking that you're going to make $1 million in your first month, you're going to be sadly mistaken. But it's the Supreme Ecom picked me back up and pushed me to get to where I am today, making thousands of dollars a week.
Man, I love seeing that. I love hearing that because I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions a lot of people have is thinking that this is going to be a get rich quick scheme and that you don't have to treat this like a business to make it operate and run and grow like a business. So the fact that you
No,
already
if
have
you're
that
here for that, you
mentality,
should be here.
it's going to go a
No,
long way for you. It's going to
yeah.
definitely go a long way for you. You know, based off of the experience that you have right now, what honest advice, if you had to look someone right in their face and tell them right now, what honest advice would you give somebody knowing based off of the experience that you have right now, if they're looking to get into drop shipping and if they're actually trying to succeed?
Get a mentor, join Supreme Ecom, man. Find a mentor and stick with them and let them hold your hand and walk you through this process, because there is so much knowledge and it's continuously changing. I mean, like Meta's changed 3 or 4 times since I've been running ads. So the knowledge is continuously changing. Your metrics are going to change. The way that they display your metrics, like CBO is not CBO anymore. Like all these things are going to change in a very short amount of time. And if you don't have somebody to hold your hand and keep up with you, you're going to fall behind very quickly. And in this world, you can't fall behind. Things become very saturated very quickly. And if you're not on your game, then you're going to lose.
Facts. That's really good. That's really good information. Honestly, I 100% agree with you. You know your why. I'm assuming based off of what you told me, your why is creating generational wealth. So in
Yeah.
those moments, you know, where you started having some hurdles, you started figuring out like maybe it wasn't as easy as you thought. What was knowing your why able to do for you? What was knowing what you wanted to achieve able to keep you motivated and keep moving forward with?
Dude, and these whys, the hurdles, man, they're not even hurdles, they're mountains. I've launched 12 products in 2.5 months. I spent over $6,000 on Facebook ads. And every day I woke up and hopped on my laptop for 18 hours a day until I got it right. And I used the knowledge, I asked the questions, and I took notes, and the knowledge that was given to me finally paid off. And I knew it was going to, because I trusted the system. When there's failure experienced, it's not the system, it's the individual. And just the system obviously works. It's you. So you need to go out there, find the knowledge, put action behind the knowledge, and make it happen. And that's what we did. We went out there. I took the knowledge, I used it to benefit me, and we made it happen.
Hey,
Because I
we
knew it was
did
going to.
make it
I
happen.
trusted, because yeah, we made it happen.
We
And it's
made it happen.
continuously happening. Yeah, it's continuously happening. Like when the next couple months look crazy.
He said, watch, I already told you so. I told you so. And, you know, with that being
No,
said,
listen, man. Listen, go on Dropshipping, track the store, man. It's gonna be crazy.
I like that, man. You know, and we can always talk about it, but let's go ahead and share your screen and show, you know, what it looked like after you never gave up on yourself, after you trusted the system, after you implemented what the knowledge was given to you. What did it look like within just 30 days of advertising this brand new product? I'm going to let you share your screen and go ahead and showcase this a little bit. All righty. So as we can tell, $6,300 in sales starting from scratch. And when I say scratch, I mean, look at August like 27th. It's like $0.
Yeah.
How did it feel knowing that you were able to, after the failures you had, went from zero to over $6,000 in sales in less than 30 days?
Dude, it's extraordinary. I didn't realize what was even happening, man. I've been doing this for so long, just losing money, that when I started making money, I didn't even realize how crazy it was. I've been so busy. Like I said, I run a company, so I've been so busy that I haven't had time to sit down and actually look at things. And I sat down the other day and I was like, oh my God, man, there's over 6K in revenue in the past 2.5 weeks. And I was like, that is just phenomenal. We've been doing $1,000 days, close to $1,000 days right here. I mean, it's nuts, and it's consistent every other day now, and it's only going up. And like I said, with Supreme Ecom's help, it's only going to go farther. So it's phenomenal, man. I couldn't be happier.
What do you
Like I
think
said,
helped you scale like this amount this quickly? I mean, obviously it comes down to the right product. Obviously it comes down to a good ad strategy. But what would you determine to say is like what really turned the wheel for you right here? Like what was the biggest difference from going from zero to all the way over 6K just by making one little tweak? What do you think that would say that is? Like what would you test that being?
The way I looked at drop shipping, I thought of drop shipping as a quick way to make money. I was launching products that were completely wrong for the demographic I was launching them to. I wasn't running the right interest for those. I wasn't doing my research properly. And with the help of Supreme Ecom getting behind me and pushing me in the right direction, I learned how to push marketing properly. I learned what interests are going to be profitable. I learned how to laser target interest to be profitable. And as you can see, there's a right there, it's like around after September 5th and September 12th, there's a massive spike in revenue in the store because I started running a campaign. And within the first day, I made $800 on one campaign. And it's been consistent ever since.
Is that your biggest day that you had? Was it 800? What was the biggest day that you had on this one?
Yeah, this is actually, I don't think the pixel is actually tracking super properly. This is 735 right here. I think we did another 832 right here. But some of these right here were right at midnight. So they actually should have been tagged on this day right here. One day we did it on the app showed $1,100 in one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
let's go ahead and jump into this month and see kind of where that progressions look like this month. So you're basically close to around like a couple $100 in sales in August, and now we're sitting right at $5,600 this month. And then what are we looking like at this week?
this week we are looking at 1,600,
Sixteen
and it's
hundred
Thursday.
dollars.
So yeah, we'll be over 2,000 by the end of the week.
So how did it feel knowing that you went from nothing to $1,600 in a single week, all because you just focused on what the business level of this needs to look like, focused on the confidence that you have for yourself and actually applying it? I mean, seeing these type of numbers, man, I just want to say, A, I'm really proud of you. B, I'm really happy to know that this is only the beginning. I think one of my favorite things about this is that Q4 is just now pulling up, right? We're a couple
Yeah,
of
that's
months away or a couple of days away where now you can take all of this knowledge and really apply it. What would you say, your goal is going to be over these next couple of months?
over the next 3 to 4 months. Definitely I've switched my store into a business mode instead of dropshipping mode now. So we're a full-fledged business now. We're gonna add a couple more products to the store, get our SEO taken care of, start running some Google advertisements, building a brand around the store, build that ecosystem around our store, and create passive income. Ultimately, the goal for any e-commerce store should be build it large enough that you don't have to run ads, and that's the game plan for me.
That's the
Within the
game.
next 2 to 3 years, I'm gonna build this so large that I don't have to run ads.
I love that, man. Say kudos to you, my boy. It's truly, I just love to say, when you believe in yourself, you invest in yourself, no matter what you believe you can achieve in this world, the sky is the limit. Now that you are in this position and you are making money every single day, every single week with this, what has changed for yourself?
Definitely the mindset, man. If you talk to me 3 months ago and you talk to me today, it's night and day. The way I look at life, the way I look at, honestly, I mean, everything around me, there's not a moment in the day where I'm not thinking about creating that generational wealth for my children, or what's the next step to push my companies farther than what it is today. And it's a mindset that it's like permanently engraved in me now because of Supreme Ecom's teaching to do that. The sky is literally the limit. This isn't a 9 to 5 dead end job where you can retire and live on a fixed income for the rest of your life. You are the income. So the more you invest in yourself, the farther you will go.
Man, I love that. I love that. And I mean, you're saying 3 months ago yourself and versus who you are today is night and day. So let's go back to that, let's go back to that mentality that you had 3 months ago. And let's say you were talking to yourself or you're talking to somebody very similar to you. What do you think, or what advice would you give to yourself at that moment, knowing where your mentality is now? What would be like one great thing that you would say to yourself or somebody else who's be in the same shoes as you?
Quit thinking about it and do it. Do it today. Do it now. Because where I am today, I could have been 3 months ago if I just would have pushed the button on it and gathered that knowledge faster. Because the time is the only thing you have in this world, and the more time you're selling to somebody else, you're losing. And I'll tell myself to do it today, not tomorrow.
And then what would you say? My last question of the day I have for you is, how do you think the mentorship can help others who are, trying to achieve this, trying to be able to get results, trying to get off the ground and getting their first sale or being able to continue to keep scaling? How do you think this mentorship would help them?
Dude, if you're stepping into this world, and you're not weak of heart, this mentorship will change your life. I mean, just there's not a lot of positive individuals left on this planet. Having the individuals at Supreme Ecom there to guide you and push you further, that support is just enough to go places, man. Even enough them just saying like, hey man, you got this, keep it going. Because there's so many people in this world that will not do that for you. If you're stepping into this world and you're not weak of heart, Supreme Econ will take you to the moon. And that's a fact. And I plan on sticking with you guys for as long as I can until we're doing those $3-4 million months.
Well, we are family here, and we want to continue to keep growing as a family. What you mentioned to me about what you want to achieve over these next 90 days, I'm going to hold you accountable. You already know all of us are going to hold you accountable.
All right, I'm aware.
And I can't wait to see what you're able to accomplish, man. I just want to say I appreciate you being in here with me today. I think your journey is something that can resonate to a lot of people, and I'm really just excited to see what is able to come from this. So hope you have a great day, man, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy.
I'm telling you all, the success that you want with your dropshipping store is within reach. You just have to be willing to take that first step, because with the failures comes growth and one step closer to success. So if Shane motivated you with his story today, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button and let him know in the comment section what you found most motivating. And if you're ready to take that first step and start learning with myself and my team by your side inside my one-on-one mentorship, head down to my description, hit that link and apply, and go ahead and book a free discovery call with myself and my team today. Our team has the knowledge and skill that's going to help you have the knowledge and skill to drive the results that you're looking for. And to continue to keep you motivated, you can even check out some of my other student results in my free success Discord group that I'll put in the pinned comment down below. Students post their milestones and success every single day. And when you start learning with us, I'm sure we'll see you in there too. I can't wait to help you take action. I'll see you all later this week. This is AC with Supreme Ecom, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money till the site crash. They on